Guys, you're looking at this 5-panel group, and this was last September in D.C., and it was part of the Capitol Hill UAP transparency and whistleblower protection deal they had going on. Now, we watched the video last night that was shown at this very meeting of the UAP, which I think was actually a USO, get hit by a Hellfire missile. Now, if you have any kind of kinetic impact with a Hellfire missile, even if it's not, as some people say, they didn't arm it, guys, it would shatter it all to pieces, just the kinetic energy, but it didn't hit. There was no kinetic impact. There was some type of field there. But again, what's important is there was one object, it got hit by the Hellfire, neither one were damaged, and 3 objects came out, 3 that we could see. There may have been some smaller ones, looking at some of the other data. But anyway, 3 objects came out, followed the main object that got struck on its northern flight path up through the Persian Gulf area. This was filmed off the coast of Yemen. Now, on your left, you got Jeffrey Nucatelli, but right here is U.S. Navy Senior Petty Officer Alexandra Wiggins. And he's been with the Navy for 23 years, but he's talked about something maybe in the same 4 objects, but it occurred a year later off the coast of Southern California. It was within a military training area designated W291. This is coming from the House.gov committee. But while stationed aboard the littoral combat ship USS Jackson, Senior Chief Petty Officer Alexander Wiggins observed with the self-luminous tic-tac shaped objects emerge from the ocean and accelerate away. Guys, he said there was 1 rose up and then 3 more. And they emerged from the water and flew out of there very fast. Exactly what we saw in the video of the Yemen coast. Again, this was aboard the USS Jackson. It was off the coast of Southern California 1 year prior. Now, if you remember, Paulina Luna was at this meeting and she was asking questions. And I think it was after this video, she said, now, can any of you guys, and it was some different panel members at that point, I think, up there, but she said, can you tell me what nation on the planet has this type of technology and what can survive a Hellfire missile? Maybe not verbatim, but in that was kind of the line of question. And every one of them said no. We know of no entity, no government entity that has this capability or this technology to even think about doing what we just saw with a Hellfire bouncing off an object. And so that pretty much nailed it down to the fact that it is not man-made, as some people say it's China or Russia. It is not. It's much older technology. Now, the reason I say these things are USOs or that they are trans-medium objects is that they can fly and they can dive below the sea. You just saw the information there coming from Chief Petty Officer. So we're looking at 2 different data points. One is there's no nation on earth that can create that technology. 2, there's ancient technology that describes it perfectly. You're looking at what's called the Lahaina grid, and that's going to be in the video coming up on the Sumerian History Channel. And what this is an ancient underground network that could detect anything diving into what was called the deep waters of the Abzu. And we're going to talk about that and the stag of the Abzu on the Sumerian History Channel. But I just wanted to bring you this quick update here. And if you're interested in that topic and who I think we're dealing with, then join us there and subscribe. So heads up, guys, be safe.